So glad to be back on the farm. Damien's forest. Little Muscovy duck. Introduction. Mika, what's his name again?
Bob.
Bob. Bob the duck. So there was many names that was discussed. And our male Muscovy duck is now called Bob. So.
On my head. Hi Bob. Oh Bob. Bob.
Let's turn the box on his side. I think he'll come out by himself.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Come out, bring the box out.
He's trying to escape.
Let me move him. Hi, sorry Bob.
He's gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sure he's going to meet his friends. We'll make sure that they've got more water and then more food, better food. And then let's see how they enjoy it. Maybe in a day or two we can let them out. Meet your ladies. Finally. It's been almost a year since I've been looking for a Muscovy duck male. Different promises from different sides. Finally got one from Grant, which I'm very grateful for. So glad to be home, so glad to have this place on my land where I can feel so peaceful. You can see the sunflowers are exploding. These are all volunteer sunflowers from the seeds that fell last year. They are growing like crazy. There is some daikon radishes coming up here. There's some mint. This is starting to feel like a real food forest. There is some flowers and some cabbages. Some more different radishes. You can see this one looks like that and this one looks like this. So this is a different kind. So it's Chinese radish and daikon radish was the ones that I bought. And I couldn't find on the internet the difference. But I'm sure I'll be able to see the difference now soon when they start becoming really big. I saw one that's red. Look at this. Yeah, check this out. Went big and small and it is yay long. I feel like I want to yank it out to check what it looks like below. But I also really want some big radishes. The trees are coming back nicely. Lisa sent us some stuff that we can spray on the citrus this year for protecting from the moths. So I think this year we're going to have some real citrus coming up. Oh, I see there's something already eating this one. This one should get sprayed. It's already something. Yep. We need to get that stuff sprayed. Still good for the environment, but it will protect the tree. See this one. It's actually coming along really nicely. More sunflowers that's been volunteering. More mint. I don't think I'm going to ever plant mint again. I just have a feeling that they will become enough. Onions growing between the radishes. There is some corn, some spaces as well. Over here and here. Then over here. There's some carrots there. Some final cabbages for the year. Some onions. This citrus has really grown nicely. It's inside of an African smile. It's difficult to see, but there's a little African smile here. And then there's one there as well, like that. And those things keep water and infiltrate it to make sure that these plants grow nice and strong. Prickly pear growing like it's Christmas. And then sausage tree here. This is another African smile over here, basin that harvests water. And inside of it there's a mulberry over there. But there's also some radishes I see over here. Lots of radishes. Yeah, there's actually a beetroot I see growing there. There's some more corn growing there and there and there. So that's quite nice. This is a mango. Ach, not a mango. Guava. So hopefully that will grow big and nice. Nice and big. Man, I love this place. I'm so grateful every time I return and we have this over here. I have some Germans coming to visit me from Germany. They were sent by a guy named Kunter from DAP, and so that's going to be quite nice to show them a tour of the farm. I told them it's very basic still. It's nothing impressive yet, but they still want to see it, so I really enjoy showing people around, even if it's still the basics. Be here in the next 30 minutes. I need to quickly unpack the car and get those things ready, and then I can show them the world. Here's my new friends. Mika introduced them to the pigs. They are from the German Institute researching tropical and subtropical agriculture. There you go. Struggled with the name a bit, but we just had a nice tour and I showed them the farm. On Monday morning, before we go do the pig food, I quickly just want to give a shout out to Loche. Thank you, Loche, for coffees or for the super fangs. Thank you, Subi, for the coffees. I really appreciate it. Brenda with all the help with IMS. I really appreciate it. This is the spaghetti garden at the moment. You can see the comfrey, which is a very difficult thing for us to grow, is doing really well in this climate. And so I think this might be the start of big things. The red basil is doing well, the thyme is doing well, the onions are doing well. There's some volunteer tomatoes that's coming up already. All in all, you just maybe need to weed a little bit, but this garden is doing really well. I think it's picking up on spring, some tomato plants here. Yeah, I think let's just use these weeds and just pull and mulch it. I think that would be great. We can check if we have enough tomatoes, otherwise we can put tomatoes in the empty spots. And have some more tomatoes grow. Yeah, you can add some compost, yeah. Maybe from the worm drum, there's very nice worm compost. We can add that in here. I think that will be very nice. Okay, so Ims and I are going to quickly go fetch the pig food from the shops. That's going to be the end of my story for now. See you later.